Welcome back. Pixie and Sherre, it's good to have you on Community Champions.
Thank you. Thank you.
Now, I know we're going to be talking about the LaGrange Ballet and a special production called Kiss My Grits and Other Blue Plate Specials. Now, that sounds exciting. Now, this is sponsored by the Lafayette Society for the Performing Arts and the Georgia Council for Art. Tell me a little bit about those organizations.
Well, Lafayette Society is really the umbrella under which several performing arts groups receive their expertise and financial assistance, and they provide us with a wonderful building with dance studios, various rehearsal rooms, dressing rooms, and a wonderful space for costumes and costume design.
Okay, and we're going to get into that because I know that Sherre is a costume designer and she really gets excited when we talk about that. First, let's tell everyone about the show and when it's going to be. It's Friday, April the 15th at 7 o'clock, and again on Sunday, April the 17th at 4 o'clock.
Right.
And each performance is at the Troop High School Fine Arts Center.
That's right. That's
okay.
Right.
And the ticket prices?
$12 for general admission, and then we have a $10 ticket price for students and senior citizens.
Okay, great. Now, we talked about the fact that this is not a recital. No. This is a senior company production. Tell me a little bit about the difference between the recital and the production.
Well, the senior company, and actually it's two companies that make up the performing group of LaGrange Ballet. And it's different from the other School of Ballet students because these girls actually have enough years of dance training in, and they have to audition to be a member of these companies.
Okay.
Auditions are held every August, and then it's decided on several dance instructors as to whether or not they move into either junior or senior company, which is there to perform for the public.
So these performers have spent many hours and several years preparing to be a part of a production like this.
Many, yeah.
Now, Sherre, I know your part is costume production.
Yes.
And I know we've got some of your work behind us there. Tell us a little bit about the costumes for this particular performance and a little bit about just costume design in general.
Okay. Well, this piece that we're doing this year, the largest piece is Kiss My Grits. And it is, the scenario is a cafe. Kind
of the Waffle House as we mentioned. Yeah.
Yes.
At 3 o'clock in the morning.
Where there's different people come from different avenues that are stopped. Everybody gets hungry, no matter what walk of life you come from. And our costumes represent that. We have, actually, behind us, we have this lovely prom dress. And then we have our waitress costume. We have two waitresses in the production. I have one right here. This particular costume, the character's name is the Floozy. We have some campers. Each, as we begin to set the costumes for each character, you try to portray the character through the clothing, along with the interpretation through the dance and the music and the dance style that's chosen for them. Some costumes are purchased, pre-made. Some costumes, like these for Kiss My Grits, were taken from actual people's wardrobes. Sometimes we add a little extra color for to make the outlandish prom girl, which is quite funny and would be very enjoyable to watch. We take pieces, and I'll have to say, I believe this jacket actually came from a mother's closet, actually, pieced together with a skirt from one of the dancers' closets. Sometimes we have costumes that are, when the artistic director finds a piece of music that she likes, she automatically begins to think artistically with color, style, style of dance that the dancers, and she'll say, you know, I think this color scheme would be wonderful. I'd like something long, simple, and, you know, she'll have some sort of picture in her mind, and then we immediately go to the paper and begin sketching and then iron out, and then each costume's made for each girl, custom fit for each dancer.
Well, this sounds like it's going to be a really fun production. You didn't have to go and spend so many hours at the Waffle House at 3 o'clock in the morning, though, right?
No, I didn't. For Kiss My Grits, our assistant director, Amy Orr, she had very much in mind. She spent many trips between, she teaches also in Gwinnett, And she has many miles on the road and has stopped many times.
Many Waffle House stops.
Many Waffle House stops on the way at many different hours of the day. And she was very clear in what she had in her mind, so she was very specific in what she ordered for the costumes.
And this particular performance was written by her and choreographed
by
her?
her. Yes,
Okay.
inspired by actual stops at Waffle House.
Well, this should be great. Now, I've not tried Waffle House. I don't know that I've been there at 3 in the morning, but I know the cast of characters at about 11 o'clock. If it gets any better between 11 and 3, this has got to be
It
great.
will.
That's it.
It will.
Now, I know that this is going to be fun for the entire family, even the younger
Yes.
children.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
So everybody should come to see this, no matter how old or how young they may be. And they will be laughing and,
They'll be
and just having a
laughing,
great time.
and the music score to this, everybody will find a piece of music that they enjoy in it.
And I believe there are a number of different types of dance in it. It's not just a
Yes.
formal type thing.
No.
There's
No.
something
No.
for everybody.
You'll see everything, yeah.
Okay, that's great. Now, how many performers in this particular piece?
I think the entire performing company is in this piece, if I'm not mistaken, which are 24 members are in
Okay.
it. So, because an entire camp group comes in with their camp counselor,
Oh,
too. So,
okay,
there are
okay.
large numbers of people on the stage at one time.
Yeah.
So.
Well, now, I know that the performers here have been involved for a long time. Tell me a little bit about the amount of time they spend, like on a weekly basis, practicing. What does their practice schedule look like?
Well, for right now, this week prior to actually performing the production, they're in the theater, and they have been since Sunday evening, every day for 4 hours, minimally.
Okay.
With the tech rehearsal coming up, that will probably be one of the longest evenings because they set the lights to the costumes. And Sherre may have to make costume changes right then and there
Yes.
Okay.
if it's not showing up correctly under the lights.
Okay. So this thing until the last performance is really not down yet.
Yes.
It's amazing how much goes into that.
It is.
Now, for a performance of this quality, how many hours of rehearsal, or how long have they been preparing for this particular piece?
The casting for this production went up in February, so 2 months,
A couple of months,
not even.
with quite a number of hours per
A
day,
lot of
though,
hours,
to get
yes.
ready to
Yeah,
go.
and they've got a good, strong company of dancers.
Yeah. Okay. Now, let's go back to the costumes again, because I know Sherre gets excited when we talk about
Yep.
that. I know that I was told that some of the tutus in there are from Swan Lake. Tell us a little bit about how you made those work for something like Kiss My Grits and the Waffle House.
Okay. Well, the Swan Lake piece is your classical piece, and we ordered the new tutus, the actual skirt part, but they didn't come with the top, the band that goes around the waist, which is called the bosque. Eve McKibben and I, we sat down and decided, and she actually made bosques for all of the skirts, and then we had to take the top part, take apart other costumes to get the top part of the tutu, and we took felt and feathers and a glue gun and actually made wings for the tutus and wings for the headpieces. And it was quite a long process of problem solving each step of the way.
Now, what kind of character in this would have on a tutu?
I don't think you'll find a tutu in Kiss My
Oh,
Grits.
you just had to use parts of that.
Right.
Okay, for
Yeah.
this.
You'll
Okay.
see tutus in one of the other blue plate
This is
specials.
a blue.
okay.
The Swan Lake piece is a blue plate special that
Okay.
you will see, and it is a small classical piece.
Okay.
That is in
So
it.
so Kiss My Grits is not the entire program.
No,
Okay.
no.
Okay. Now, let's go back again and review. I want to make sure that we have the times and the dates.
Okay.
This is Kiss My Grits and Other Blue Plate Specials.
Right.
Friday, the 15th of April, 7 o'clock. Sunday, the 17th of April at 4 o'clock at the Troup High School Fine Arts Center. Okay. Now, let's talk a little bit more about the Blue Plate Specials. I was thinking just in terms of the Waffle House. Tell me a little bit about what's in those pieces.
Oh boy, again, you're going to be seeing a demonstration of every dance style. There are jazz pieces, there are classical ballet pieces, there's a lyrical.
There's some lyrical.
So it won't be just one style of dance. I think you'll be entertained by all of the different genre of dance that there is, and I think entertained.
And they will be kind of serving that up as after. Does that work around Kiss My Grits or?
Yes, works around it.
Okay.
Kiss My Grits being the largest piece and the longest.
Okay. All right. Tell me a little bit about some of the people in the Kiss My Grits. You talked about the campers coming in. Tell me a little bit about the costumes and the things that they have on and what I would be seeing when they come in.
I love their piece. Actually my daughter is in that piece. And it's a group of campers that come in and they wear Camp Ivy t-shirts. And it appears as though they've gotten into some poison ivy somewhere along the way. And
No scratching or anything.
just a little maybe. And they're all trying to get the medicine, the big pink bottle. It's very entertaining. And then we also have a prom girl that's very happy to be there with her prom date, who is decked out head to toe retro 70s, very colorful and interesting. We have a cook, a couple of waitresses. There's an army guy.
Okay.
And we have the floozy.
Right.
And
An intern just getting off shift.
Yes.
Ah,
Yes.
okay.
And
Very
one of our
tired.
very colorful characters, our goth
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
female character.
Female goth,
and with
okay.
the long black hair and
Yeah, the white.
multiple
White
piercings.
Makeup, white
Yes,
makeup,
multiple
piercings.
piercings.
Oh,
Yes.
the whole
Yes.
shot. Well, like you say, I guess at that time of the morning or just in Waffle House, you see all this cast of characters come along. So they've just
Yes.
brought them to life in a different
Through their
different
costumes,
place.
through their style of dance, through the pieces of music. The girls do an excellent job with interpreting each different style and developing their character. They've done a wonderful job.
One question I just thought of. Did you have to get any kind of clearance from Waffle House to be able to use
We use
this
Kiss My
thing?
Grits.
You did what?
We have it Kiss My Grits. There's
Right.
actually, yes, no Waffle House
No Waffle
names.
House.
Okay, okay.
No.
Just to give
but
people
you
an
just
idea.
know,
That was sort of
but-
our
But you
inspiration.
just kind of see where it came from.
Right.
Okay. Well, we've got about a minute to go. It sounds like it's going to be a great performance, and I'd like to urge everyone to come out and see it Friday, the 15th at 7 o'clock, Sunday, April the 17th at 4 o'clock. Ticket prices are $12 with $10 for students and for senior adults.
Yes.
Now, I've enjoyed having you on and talking about this. Is there anything we haven't covered? We want to make sure we've covered it all.
No, just come on out and y'all come see the show.
Okay. Well, that sounds great, and thank you so much for being with us. I've had Pixie Hoffner and Sherre McCurry with the LaGrange Ballet. We're talking about Kiss My Grits and other Blue Plate specials that's coming up this weekend.